Our next honoree, Joetta Clark-Diggs, will be inducted by her blood, her family. And I know that is very special for her because her family has a long and proud history, not just in the city starting out, but in the state of New Jersey. J.J. Clark and Hazel Clark know this honoree as a sister, as a very talented Olympic athlete, as an Olympic teammate, which is really special because you got to figure that means talented siblings. And so they are here to present Joetta Clark-Diggs into the 2013 class. Ladies and gentlemen, JJ and Hazel Clark.
I'm JJ, this is Hazel, my younger sister. I am here today to introduce my sister, Joetta Clark-Diggs. She called me about 2 months ago, and the conversation went something like this. JJ, I'm going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, New Jersey Hall of Fame. I was ecstatic. She was very calm. I wanted to jump through the telephone and give her a hug. I said, this is a great day. And she said, I want you to introduce me. And I said, wow. My heart palpitated with glee. I was just ready to go. Really, are you serious? And she said, but you have 2 minutes to talk about my career because Hazel's here. I said, wait a minute. How do you take a 28-year career and talk about it for 2 minutes? So I quickly had to say yes, because I didn't have a choice that I would induct her. She's that way. That I will induct you. Then I said, I want to tell the body of people I'm talking to, what can I give them? 28 years. I want them to know what that meant. I want them to know that she competed in the Murals Games for 25 years in a row, that she competed in 20 American championships. I'm not talking about the field day run in the park. I'm talking about American championships where she won over half of those. That's absolutely amazing. Then I said, what do I want? What do I want people to know? Was it the fact that she was, as you saw, the anchor leg, so to speak, of the historic Clark family? They took 1, 2, 3 and swept the American championships of Olympic trials? Do you want them to know that? Or do I want them to know that she made 4 Olympic teams? 4. And then I said, this was very impressive. I'm a track coach. This was very impressive to me, that she was setting personal best at age 37, running better than when she was 23. I said, wow. And then I said, very, very quickly, I said, Joetta is not only a great athlete, she's a wonderful sister. I want them to know that she's a wonderful sister. But again, I'm a track coach. But I really want you to know she is the toughest athlete I have ever seen. I've watched track and field. I'm a big boxing fan. You're talking about tough, Joetta Clark. When I saw her at practice, training for the Olympics trials in the last 2000, she's running. Younger sister, Hazel Clark, so politely comes on the inside. Joetta elbows her to the chest. Down goes Hazel. I said, this is practice, Joetta. This is your little sister, 15 years you're younger. You just hit her in the chest. She's on the ground. Joetta keeps going. I said, that's tough. And that's passion. If she does that to her, her competitors don't have a chance. And I just want to say, by the way, Hazel, have you ever recovered from that?
Actually, I haven't recovered. Joetta, my therapy bill will be in the mail. But Joetta is very, very tough, and I should know firsthand. But in addition to that, I want to talk a little bit about her extravaganza. Every year, she has a big extravaganza. If you haven't had an opportunity to attend, it's a fabulous event, and it gives me an opportunity to reflect. As a little girl, 15 years younger than her, my father would put me on the train and take me to the Millrose Games every year. And I would hang over the balcony, and I thought I was giving her all my power. I would close my eyes and say, give Joetta all my power to win. And I swore she was winning because of me. And when she would take her victory lap, I would feel so much pride And I just felt so just happy to have an older sister that so many people applauded, and I would see her work so hard to accomplish these goals. And now, at the age of 35, I go for an extravaganza, and I still feel like that little girl. I still feel that same pride when I see her awarding scholarships to student athletes and dealing with her sponsors and bringing together leaders in our community for her foundation's work. Joetta is an entrepreneur, a businesswoman, an author, a motivational speaker. There are so many aspects of her. In addition, she's a mother, a devoted wife, sister, daughter, and friend. But what I most admire about her is that all of that hard work she put in, and I saw it firsthand, all of those runs and workouts and the accolades she achieved as a result, she didn't take that just for her own personal pursuits and personal advancement. She wanted to give back to her community through the Joetta Clark Diggs Sports Foundation. And that's something that's very special to me. There are a lot of athletes who have talent and work hard and get a lot of medals and records, but to actually be so devoted to your community means a lot. And I believe that she has gotten the true gold medal of life through her work in this community, and it's something that we all should strive to obtain. So please join me in applauding my sister as she comes up to take her place here. She's the beautiful, intelligent, very, very tough product of our great state of New Jersey, Joetta Clark Diggs.
It appears that Joetta Clark Diggs, with a final rush, made it a 1-2-3 finish for the Clark family.
Well, good evening. I really like this crowd already. You clapped for me, I've said nothing. The applause I know go to my brother and my sister. We're called Team Clark, and when I was younger, I'm being the older sister, would bribe them if they did something good with some bazooka bubble gum or a lollipop and a quarter. This evening, I would like to try and still bribe you with a quarter and some gum and a lollipop. Will that work? No, I didn't think so. Thank you for acknowledging me this evening. I'm very proud and honored to receive this award. Thank you to the committee and the New Jersey Hall of Fame for recognizing me for my accomplishments on and off of the track. I'd like to thank the honorees as well for being inducted into the class of 2013. I'd like to give thanks to my husband, Ronald, who's been a great husband and has also been a springboard to me as I go through and try and do more for the community. I'd like to thank my daughter, Talitha, who some of you met already. She was fantastic when it came to the voting. She developed this campaign, and I tell you, if I ever run for governor or any other office, I will have Talitha as my campaign manager. I'd like to give thanks to my dear friend Tracy. In life, you have to have someone that's your prayer partner, someone that sticks behind you and tells you right from wrong and encourages you. She's done that for over 35 years. My father, Dr. Joe Clark, is not here, but I thank him for putting me in the distances races and saying that no matter what, if you have a child and you raise them up right, and even though someone hasn't done it, doesn't mean they can't do it. Thus, you have me running the 800 and 1500, which was distance runs at that time. To my mother, Joetta Clark, who is here, and she is the epitome of the city of Newark. Wherever she goes, you cannot talk about this city. She was an entrepreneur way before I even knew how to spell the word. She taught me how to be kind and to be gracious and to be a young lady. And I thank her for always believing in me. She told me that, Joetta, even though you may not win a race, it doesn't mean you are a loser. You are a loser only if you do not get up and try again. So I thank her for that. As I stand here and I look at my career and I think about how it all started, me being born in a Jersey baby in East Orange General Hospital, and then me being raised in the city of Newark, running up and down Chancellor Avenue, Broad Street, all over the city of Newark, and then going on to high school, at Columbia High School, and then graduating. I look at all I did as an athlete, and it was preparing me for the world. And when I went abroad and people would say, "Where are you from?" I would say New Jersey. And they would go, you have an attitude. What is this New Jersey attitude? I said, no, we don't have an attitude. We believe in ourselves. We are resilient. It's like you have those salt and pepper shakers, and in order for them to really do anything, you have to get the salt and pepper out of the shakers. We have to shake things up. So Jersey is, we like to shake things up. And that's what I've tried to do. I tried to shake things up. I would tell people, come visit New Jersey. They would go, well, why do I want to come there? Is there any arts here? Of course we have arts. We have the PNC Bank Arts Center, we have the PAC, we have Symphony Hall, we have jazz. Well, do you have any fun things to do for kids? Oh, of course. We have Wildwood, Atlantic City. We have Great Adventures. I would mention different things. We have the Liberty Arts Center. I would go on about all the great things that we had here. And then they would say, well, do you have a beach? I said, well, we have the shore. We have some sand and water. But then I would get a phone call and say, well, Joetta, I want to come to New Jersey. Can I stay with you? And I would remind them that we do have hotels. So I'm going to say finally, and I grew up in a Baptist church, and when a Baptist preacher says finally, they mean they're kind of, sort of, but not really getting close. But I will say finally. This is the Garden State, and I want to leave you with the garden. In this garden, you have to plant your 6 rows of peas. Have a purpose, get prepared, be patient, get perturbed, persevere, and pray. Also in this garden, you plant 3 rows of squash. Squash gossip, squash criticism, and squash indifferences. In this garden, you must also plant 6 rows of lettuce. Let us love one another. Let us have integrity. Let us be loyal. Let us have character. Let us be faithful, and let us not be angry. Also in this garden, you must plant those 3 rows of turnips. Turnip for worker school, turnip with a new idea, and turnip with the determination to do a better job tomorrow than you did today. And if you do that, you too will be a New Jersey Hall of Famer. Thank you.